Lao Tzu famously said that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Although the desired destination has not changed, the weight of the journey feels a little different as the UMass Minutemen take their first step in the final chapter of the final season in their Atlantic 10 journey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sam Kinches, joined by Andrew Simha, live from the Mullins Center. The UMass Minutemen will take the court for the first time this season versus the UNH Wildcats. Andrew, the Minutemen will last face the New Hampshire Wildcats for the first time since 2018. Last season was a season of first. Their first 20-win season in a decade. The first time they had two players make the all-conference team in 10 years as well. But there have been a lot of changes and a lot of holes. What can the fans expect from this team tonight?
This is a team that's going to be very defensive-focused this season. Frank Martin went out in the portal and got a lot of big guys, and a lot of his freshmen that he went out and recruited are either big guys or they're guys who are going to be more focused on the defensive side of the floor. There's going to be limited scoring from this team, or limited options, that is, at least. But the free throw shooting will be there this year, hopefully, and so will the ability to close out games on the defensive glass. On
the other side, the New Hampshire Wildcats come into this their second season under head coach Nathan Davis. Bit of a rebuilding period. They lost their top three scorers to either the portal or to graduation. It's a bit of a weird time to be a New Hampshire Wildcat. They were 16 and 15 in the America East. UMass is 3-1 against their last games against the America East. What can we expect from the New Hampshire Wildcats?
New Hampshire Wildcats are going to be anchored by their senior forward, Trey Woodyard. Last year, he averaged 7.7 points a game. He's one of three returning players on this squad. He played one season back at Valparaiso, and he's going to be someone they really lean on the offensive side of the floor.
Well, on the eve of election night, there is no debate that the crowd has cast their vote in this matchup. UMass had their dress rehearsal in Providence 2 weeks ago. Now it's time for the main event. The curtains are up. The players are ready. It's time to dance. The road to March Madness begins tonight. Starting lineups and tip-off when we return. You're listening to UMass Basketball 91.1 WMUA.
All right. He just said, no, you're good. Never mind. Jingay's on the bench.
What did John just send? Are you freaking kidding me? Welcome back to UMass Men's Basketball on 91.1 WMUA. This broadcast of UMass Men's Basketball is brought to you by our friends at the Mill River Tavern in Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and a restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from the UMass campus. From signature cocktails to brick oven pizza, the small town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. Tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. The Mill River Tavern is online at millrivertavern.com and on Instagram and on Facebook. We thank the Mill River Town for their kind support throughout this entire new basketball season. Well, the starting lineups are announced for UNH. It'll be junior Sammy Pieces, Anthony McComb Jr. It'll be the returner Trey Woodyard, who's going to be the focal point of the offense. The Temple transfer Emmanuel Okpolo will be manning the center, and number 13 Rex Sunderland will be the guards. For the Minutemen, it will be a bit of a different look, but nonetheless, not many surprises, won't it be, Andrew?
Well, there is one big surprise, and it's we found out that Jaden Jingay will not be in the starting lineup today. They're going Curry, Diggins, Rivera, Daniel Hankins-Sanford, and Abdel Goed at the 5. Jingay, who started all 31 games last year as a freshman, the only freshman to even start at least one game last season, aside from Jalen Curry when he got a spot start for Keon Thompson when he was injured, comes as a bit of a surprise coming off the bench.
Coach Martin did not start Jaden Jingay in the exhibition game against Providence, but that's not a testament, but that's not a dig on Jingay. He is a very good player. It's because UMass has another good player they brought in, and that is Daniel Rivera, number 5. Very familiar in the American East, one of the best shot blockers in the nation last year, led the America East in blocks. He's going to be a very focal point of this UMass defense. Coach Martin has repeatedly told that the name of the game this season is going to be rim protection, rebound, and a ball screen defense, and the ability to defend multiple positions. And this long and athletic lineup is going to be the reason they do that. And I think Jingay, with that off the bench, is going to be that nice spark plug.
Yeah, it's always good to have a great spark plug off the bench because UNH in this game, their starters are going to get tired. They're going to bring in their bench. They're going to say, oh, what's UMass got to offer on their bench? And a spark plug like Jaden Jingay, giving them all the hustle in the world, is a nightmare for any kind of bench.
Well, the Josh Cohen's size hole in center is filled by Malik Abdelgawad, the transfer originally from Cairo, Egypt. He was an Egyptian national team, U18 in 2020. He's a transfer from Murray State. Greg Martin has talked volumes about this kid and the upside he provides, specifically on the defensive side of the ball. Being at a high-level program like Murray State, he brings a lot. He stands at 6'10", 220 pounds. Mount Malik's going to not let a lot of shots go by him. Frank Martin excited to have guys on the team that can block shots. No doubt about that.
Yeah, Malik is not your typical shot blocker, but he's got so much length. He's able to go straight up vertically with his arms and disrupt any kind of shot. And not just him as a rim disturbance. They've got Shaheed Muhammad coming off the bench, who averaged 3.5 blocks last year in JUCO. So a lot of options this year for UMass. And also Daniel Rivera, who had more blocks last season at Bryant than UMass did as a whole.
UMass wearing their white jerseys with red writing. UNH in their navy blues with white writing. UMass shooting left to right. UNH left to right. We are all revved up and ready to go. The crowd is here. The college basketball season is just upon us. What will UMass provide to the fans of nostalgia in their final season as a member of the Atlantic 10, being a founding member? They want to leave this out with a bang. Abdelgawad and Emmanuel Polo to take the jump ball. Ball is up and tipped, and we are underway. Jalen Curry with the ball from the Minutemen. He'll take it up past the Power U. Guard up top by Sammy Pieces. Screen up top for Hankins-Sanford. Curry kicks it out for Malik Abdelgawad. Up at the top of the key now, Rivera. Guarded by Sunderland. Now Diggins. Crosses over to Curry. Inside and for Malik. Goes deep on Okpolo. Tries to work on it, and he went out of bounds. UMass loses possession there, and empty possession to start. Not the start you want for UMass. Another empty possession.
Yeah, just unfortunate there. Malik using his length a bit too much. His foot stepped out of bounds on the spin move there.
Sammy Pieces, the junior from Paris, France, guarded by Jalen Curry, goes over the Power U. Gets a high screen there from Okpomo. He gets all the way, and no one there. Rivera almost got there, and looks like the ball went in, and Pieces gets the bucket, and UNH draws first blood here tonight. A very weird possession there by UMass. Could not get over the ball screen.
Yeah, poor communication on the ball screen that time leaves Pieces wide open to get to the hoop for an easy layup.
Give and go with Diggins. Now here's Hankins-Sanford. Swings it over to Rivera inside for Abdelgawad. Goes on the much smaller Okpomo. Outside Rivera. Pump fakes. He'll step back for three. Front iron. Rebound by Pieces.
And not your guy you want taking three-pointers. Rivera last year at Bryant shot just about 12% from beyond the arc.
And Jalen Curry gets his hands up and gets a steal. UMass is out and running. Curry to Diggins. Diggins for three. No good. Rebound up in the air. Rebound by Rivera. Curry. He'll catch and fire. In and out. Rebound up in the air. And it looks like it's going to be a loose ball foul on UNH. And UMass is going to retain possession here.
Yeah, Daniel Hankins-Sanford fighting on the offensive glass. and Emmanuel Okpomo just holding him down on the ground, preventing him from doing so.
Offensive rebounding was UMass's bread and butter last year. Bit of a struggle so far, but only a minute and a half to show for it. Inbound pass to Hankins Sanford. Bounce pass to DJ. Beautiful pass inside for Curry. Abdel-Gawad with a tough finish, and UMass has their first scoring. Out in transitions. Woodyard tries to go inside. Poked away by Diggins. Here comes Curry looking to push. Crosses over. Gets through one man. Beautiful pass inside Rivera. Malik outside to Diggins. He'll step back. Three-pointer, top of the key. Got it! Russell Diggins picks off right where he left off. UMass leads 5-2.
And Diggins doing it on both sides of the floor. Had an incredible one-handed steal there. Kept it inbounds. Comes down the floor. Pulls a three right in the face of Woodyard.
Sunderland, and a foul called up top by Hankins Sanford. That's the first foul committed by UMass. On the reach there. And a sub coming in for, it's Kayla Middleton, center. Pomo subbed in relatively early here. Lalik Abdel-Gawad was bullying him pretty early inside. Good interior presence from UMass with those entry passes. Inbound Woodyard. Now here's Dylan Saunders. Inside, and another steal. This one, Rivera gets the loose change. He'll pay it fights. He'll step back there. He'll drive inside. Stops on a dime. Layup is up. Rolls in, and Daniel Rivera has his first bucket as a Minutemen.
And the UMass Minutemen doing a great job early getting their hands in the passing lanes there. Rivera with a nice steal. Keeps it himself and gets a nice bucket.
Every basket been off a turnover. UMass turning defense into offense. That's the name of the game. Woodyard drives on Diggins. Draws the double. And another steal on the floor. Here's Sunderland. Floater no good. Offensive rebound by Saunders is no good. And Abdel-Gawad grabs the rebound. Here comes Curry over the power U. On the left wing, on an island, and gets the screen. Swung by there. He loses the ball. He'll get fouled up. It looks like Pieces will be called for the reach-in foul. UMass has an inbound on the left side here.
Jalen Curry doing what he does best. Using his dribbling abilities, trying to split between two defenders, draws the reach-in foul, something you might see quite often this year from Curry.
Rivera to inbound. Now Curry. Guarded up top by Pieces. 0-on-0 here. Diggins gets another three. In! Russell Diggins starting off hot, 2 for 2. UMass extends the lead to 6.
And a great off-ball screen led to Diggins being wide open at the top of the key for another open three.
Pieces. Now Saunders, and a tip by Hankins Sanford, and UMass is clogging those passing lanes, and UMass gets possession back. Incredible defense incredible job by UMass getting their hands in passing lanes.
Well, that time it was just poor communication between Pieces and Saunders. Pieces thought Saunders was going to come back to the ball, just gave an errant pass.
UMass has scored all their 6 of their 8 points off of turnovers, but setting up a very sound half-court offense was not their strength last season. Abdel-Gawad up top, gives the screen to Diggins. He'll try another three. Russell Diggins, scorching hot, 3 for 3. UMass by 10.
Rasul Diggins once again doing what he does best, step back three. He's feeling himself early on. Didn't hit any threes in the game over at Providence. Off to a hot start. It seems like he saved it for this game.
Saunders now. UNH trying to get some offense here. They have not scored in their last 5 possessions. Here's Woodyard dribbling up top, guarded by Rivera. McComb, pump fake, mid-range jump shot, in and out, rebound by Abdel-Gawad. Here comes Curry again. Curry surveying the court, gets a high screen from Hankins Sanford, another screen from Abdel-Gawad, kicks it at Hankins Sanford. He'll try a three. Reels in and out. Offensive rebound attempt is no good, and McComb picks it up here. And out comes UNH. Guarded up top by Diggins is McComb. He gets by. He'll go inside. And a great defense there by Hankins Sanford and goes straight up. And out is UMass up and running. Here comes Curry. Oh, alley-oop. And Rivera! Crimea River throws it down. Oh, what a play by Jalen Curry. And Rivera with a thunderous finish.
And UMass turning great defense into great offense. Hankins Sanford goes up.
And a timeout called by Nathan Davis. It's been all UMass so far. What a start for the Minutemen. A 14-0 run, 14 unanswered points. What a start for the Minutemen.
Yeah, they're getting off to doing what they do best now. From what we expected of this team, great defense turning into great offense. As I was saying, Daniel Hankins Sanford, great contest on the shot, got the rebound, got out in transition quickly, 2-on-1, Curry to Rivera for a beautiful alley-oop finish.
The issue with this team we knew was going to be the three-point shooting. That has not been an issue so far. We know that Rasul Diggins, who was the best shooter on the team last year, led the team with 37% from 3. He is scorching hot to start the game. He's made his first 3 shots all from 3, and most of them have been off the dribble. He's really good at creating his own shot off dribble, and that's UMass is going to need that from him this entire season long.
Yeah, Rasul Diggins, I mean, coming off of a great season a year ago where he won Co-A10 Comeback Player of the Year, or Most Improved Player of the Year, excuse me. And he's coming into a season as the leader of this team this year, someone they're going to lean on down the stretch of games and early on when they get off to slow starts. It was an ugly first few possessions for the Minutemen, but Diggins got himself settled in. And like we said, 3 for 4 from 3 already, and he's just starting off.
10 points out turnovers to start the game. Like you said, a good offense is always a good defense, and UMass has shown that so far. Frank Martin has preached that this identity, Frank Martin's best teams have been a defensive first team. Last year, UMass was the best offense in the Atlantic 10, the best rebound team in the Atlantic 10. You can expect this team to maybe not score as much, but they will get after rebounds, and they're going to shut you down. This team is going to win games by getting out to early leads and not letting you score, suffocating you the rest of this game. That's been the recipe so far, 5 minutes in.
And they're like you said, only about 4.5 minutes in now. They've forced 4 UNH turnovers, 3 of them being steals. And we said 10 points off of turnovers. Going to keep repeating it tonight if UNH keeps looking like this and UMass shutting them down on the defensive side of the floor.
We talked about how UMass may lack a little. They're thin at their guard depth. But Jalen Curry, 3 assists. He's not needs a score. He's been a great playmaker. That alley-oop to Rivera got the place on its feet. He's been an amazing facilitator to start the game. Few substitutions for the Minutemen. Jaden Jige and Akil Watson, a transfer from Arizona State, makes his debut as a Minutemen. Akil Watson checks into the game. And a few substitutions for UNH as well. Up top, it's Woodyard. Now Middleton, top of the key, guarded by Hankin Sanford. Hand off to McComb. McComb guarded by Jige. He'll drive. McComb drive, spin move. Late shot blocked by Hankin Sanford. And it looks like they're going to call. It will be a goaltend. Frank Martin is not happy about that one. Hankin Sanford looked like got a little bit late on that one.
Shahid Mohammed was Shahid Mohammed instead of DHS. We saw Jingay hounding McComb that time. McComb got to the hoop, put the ball up, and I think Mohammed might have gotten there a bit late. Ball might have been on its way down already.
Marquis Worthy checks into the game for Jalen Curry. Rasul Diggins tries another 3. Oh my goodness! Rasul Diggins! Scorching hot, 4 for 4 from downtown. A man in his face, no problem.
Yeah, that was just simply a heat check from Rasul Diggins, but he is truly feeling himself.
And McComb with a 3 to respond, and UNH with their first field goal in 5 minutes. And Worthy almost loses the ball there. McComb's going to get called for the reach-in foul, and UMass gets a chance to set up in their own zone. A lot of massive substitutions there for the Minutemen. Shaheen Mohammed, little jumpy there on that goaltending. He led JUCO in block shots last year. Get a little jumpy trying to get his first block shot as a Minuteman.
Well, that's what he does. Very athletic, big guy. You're going to see him contesting a lot of shots this year, and he's going to rack up a lot of blocks.
Diggins, another 3. In and out. Heat check. Rebound Mohammed. Fighting for it. And he puts in a tough bucket there. Looking for an and one. But Shaheen Mohammed bullies his way to his first bucket as a Minuteman. Here comes Sunderland. Now Middleton. Middleton guards, drives on Mohammed. He'll stop on a dime. Now Sunderland. Guarded up top by Marquis Worthy. Now Woodyard. Now McComb, guarded by Jige. Good defense there by Jaden. McComb has to pick it up. In the corner, Woodyard. In the corner pieces. Outside Sunderland. Wide open corner 3. No good. Rebound by Jaden Jige. And UMass looks to break out. Kick out pass to Diggins. He'll drive inside. Loses the ball and a pickup there by Middleton. Sunderland. Stops top of the key. Now almost poked out there by our Keyworthy. Woodyard a 3. No good. Almost airballed that one. Crowd loved that one. Here comes Jige bringing up the ball. Gets the screen from Watson. Watson, he'll get an open look. And Akil Watson misses off front eye, rolls in and out. Now Sunderland coming out for UNH. Bit of a scoring drought for both teams. Here's Woodyard on the fast break. He gets this bucket. UMass listed communication on the defensive end, and UNH on a bit of a run of their own.
Yeah, poor job by Akil Watson getting back on defense that time, but a good look from Sunderland to find the open Woodyard for the layup.
And another turnover by the Minutemen. It went off the foot of Rasul Diggins, and UNH is going to get a possession as Rasul Diggins is going to check out of the game here for Jalen Curry.
Yeah, a lot of times this year you're going to see this. I think Worthy's going to check in early for Curry to give Curry a quick breather, and then Curry will get Diggins a few minutes later. You need one of those two on the floor at all times in the game.
Coach Warren said that Jalen Curry will act as the primary point guard. Gets another chance here. Davide Poser, the sophomore from Veneto, Italy. Now pieces outside. Good ball movement there. Davide for three. No good. Rebound up in the air. Corralled there by Njige. And UMass breaks out. Curry once again on the fast break. He'll pull up from three. In and out. Another in and out miss by the Minutemen. And back out comes UNH. Pieces. Guard up top. Now Sunderland. He'll drive. There goes baseline. Gives out to Davide. Poser. Pieces. Three there from Saunders is good. UNH chipping away. It is now an 8-point game.
Great ball movement by UNH that time, and a very confident shot from Saunders in the corner. Knocks down the open three.
And another three by UMass, and Marquis Worthy absolutely misses there. Pieces fell on the floor. Jingay runs from it, and it looks like it's going to be a... Did he get the timeout off? It looks like Pieces got the timeout in time, so UNH will get a timeout here. We will take a quick break. It was a 20-5 UMass run, and in a blink of an eye, UNH has cut the lead to 8 points. We're listening to UMass Basketball, 91.1 WMUA Sports. Welcome back to the Mullen Center. UMass leading 20-12. The Minutemen, UNH going on a 6-0 run to cut the lead to 6. Here's Sammy Pieces, guarded up top. Guarded up top by, it looks like Nate Garangamba, the freshman, makes his first appearance into the game. Here's Pieces, inside Akpomo. Drives on Muhammad. Hook shot up, no good. Rebound by Watson.
Great shot contest by Muhammad. Couldn't get the block that time, but a good job of getting in Akpomo's way.
Watson. Now Garangamba, the freshman from South Ken High School. Curry swings it over to Rivera. Rivera looking for the entry pass, doesn't have it. He'll go to work. He'll take a step back three. In and out. Another missed three from UMass. They have not scored in their last 2.5 minutes. Sunderland kicks it out for Woodyard. David Poser for three. It's good. It's a 5-point lead for UMass. Another three for UNH. Here's Garangamba. Now Watson. He'll try a three. It's good. Akil Watson, his first three as a Minuteman, and UMass breaks the scoring drought.
And UMass, you're seeing them just take three after three after three early on. Already their 13th attempt from beyond the arc today.
Another missed shot there by Pieces, and it looks like Watson gets called for the foul there. He does not understand the call. Frank Martin doesn't either. It looks like they're going to go to another media timeout here. This broadcast of UMass Basketball is brought to you by our friends at the Mill River Tavern in Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from the UMass campus. From signature cocktails to brick oven pizza, this small-town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. The tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. The Mill River Tavern is online at millrivertavern.com and on Instagram and on Facebook. We thank the Mill River Tavern for their consistent support. We'll keep it here, Andrew. We talked about during the break that UMass uncharacteristically is shooting a lot of threes. And yes, they're missing them, but it's not their game. They're not looking to make those entry passes, and they have the size advantage over UNH. It seems like they're not exploiting that.
Yeah, I mean, 14 threes early on. Razul Diggins with 4 makes. The team has made 5. It seems like it's just not their forte aside from Diggins. Daniel Rivera's already taken 2 step-back threes as a guy who is simply just not a great three-point shooter. It's not UMass's identity when Diggins really is not on the floor. They're going to need to get the ball in the paint. They've got a lot of guys with a lot of size over this UNH team. I'd like to see them to get it inside more.
That's the tendency we've seen in Frank Martin teams. The half-court offense, unfortunately, has a tendency to stall out. You see that there. They weren't moving the ball as well, and these players who are not used to shooting off the dribble are trying to make their own shot when it's just not their cup of tea. So therefore, UMass needs to get a little better at moving the ball, at getting passes, and getting to the basket. They're not cutting. They're kind of staying around the perimeter. UNH is exploiting that and capitalizing on their missed shots. And not even that so, they need to get back on defense. They're failing to cover those open threes and getting back on transition.
Yeah, UNH looked pretty ugly early on the offensive side of the floor, but since have turned it around and really exploiting the mistakes of UMass. Miscommunication from UMass and just some poor decision making has let UNH creep back into this game a little bit.
It was once a 15-point lead, and as we know, no lead is safe in college basketball. On a night like this, you need to keep your foot on the gas, especially when it comes to shot selection. UMass has to be a little more conscious of the shots that they are taking and work with the players around them. Again, it's first day jitters, you're working out the king, but that's what you got to do. And it looks like Sammy Peace is going to take the first free throws of the game here for UNH. UNH was the best free throw shooting team in the America East last year. Let's see if that translates here. First free throw is up and no good. Back iron. Pieces the junior from Paris, Italy. 6'3", 190 pounds. First year at UNH, though. Second free throw is good, and UNH goes 1 for 1. It's Curry, Hankins, Sanford, Rivera, Abdelgawad, and Nate Garangaba on the floor for the Minutemen. Curry guard up top by Pieces. Gets it over to Rivera, who's guarded by Woodyard. Entry pass Abdelgawad, gets positioning. Floater is up, hook shot is no good. Rebound there by Poser. Entry pass Woodyard. Try to look inside, now Poser. Up top for Saunders. Saunders, now Woodyard. He'll dribble, guarded by Hankins Sanford. Now Pieces up top, guarded by Curry. 15 to shoot. Mid-range jump shot is no good, and a foul called on Jalen Curry late after the shot with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock, and Pieces will go back to the line for 2 more free throws.
Yeah, Curry just doing a little too much on the contest that time, getting the hand of Pieces and giving him another free trip to the line.
Sammy Pieces had a very accomplished journey before the UNH. He won a national championship in France. He played a season at Chipola College, where he started 18 games, and he was ranked one of the top JUCO players in the nation. It looks like he misses the first free throw. Pete not looking good so far, and a quick substitution for UNH. Caleb Middleton will check back. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, and a bit of a fight there, but Abdelgawad gets it back. Curry looks to slow things down. 10:49 to go in the first half. UMass leads 23-14. Curry has not scored, but's got 3 assists. Hankins Sanford, top of the key, guarded by Saunders. Now Rivera, guarded by Woodyard. Garangamba, the freshman, he'll try a 3. In and out again. Rebound by Pieces. Another in and out for UMass. Pieces. Entry pass tipped by Garangamba, and Hankins Sanford corrals the loose change. Here comes Curry. Turns on the Jets. Entry pass, Delgawad. Tough flip, no good. Rebound, Hankins Sanford. He can't hit. A wild possession, but it's going to stay UMass. It's going to be a last touch there. Last touch there by Davide Poser, and UMass retains possession.
And DHS was going up for a putback dunk, but Malik Abdelgawad was also going for the putback at the same exact time, got in DHS's way. Ball ends up out of play, but stays with the Minutemen.
UMass looking for some offense as Rasul Diggins checks back into the game. Inbound pass to Hankins Sanford. Bounce pass now for Curry. Waits on the top of the wing, guarded by Poser. Now Diggins, guarded by Pieces. He's guarding him way up top, not giving him any room to shoot. Hankins Sanford backs it down. Steps inside. Layup is good. Sweet footwork there by Daniel Hankins Sanford.
And a beautiful step through, like you just said, Sam. Going to the left hand and getting the layup to fall.
He says almost a double dribble there. Fans wanted to travel there. Woodyard guard up top by Rivera. And Google defense as Woodyard almost loses possession. Woodyard has some space now, still guarded by Rivera. Poser. Now he'll travel Rivera. He'll draw a double. Pieces try a 3 and Rasul Diggins' face. That is no good. And a rebound by Abdelgawad. Here comes Curry. He'll survey and slow things down. And it looks like a timeout on an offensive foul. Looks like it's a legal screen. Malik Abdelgawad called for an illegal screen there. And another turnover for the Minutemen as Shaheen Muhammad will check back in.
Yeah, Malik, it wasn't an illegal screen they called him for. He was getting in the post and went to his elbow a little bit to establish positioning. And it was John O'Neill who caught the front of that elbow for UNH.
Sunderland. And another steal, and Daniel Hankins Sanford out with all free space. Layup is good. The scoop and the score, and Hankins Sanford has scored the last 4 UMass points.
And DHS got out in transition that time. Looked like he was about to throw down a mean dunk. The crowd got excited for it, but decided to go to the soft touch on the layup.
Here's Woodyard guarded by Rivera. The leading scorer of UNH drives in, and now a three-pointer by Saunders is in and out. Rebound up in the air. Woodyard kicks up the loose change and puts it in.
And that's a rebound that Frank Martin's going to be very upset about. Shaheed Muhammad let that one fall right into the hands of Woodyard.
Hankins Sanford. Now here comes Diggins. Guarded tightly there by Sunderland. He'll draw it to O'Neal. Now Rivera. Good ball movement by UMass. Hankins Sanford. Now he'll drive. Kick out. Wide open. Rasul Diggins for 3. No good. Rebound by Rivera. UMass gets another 13. Rivera backs down McComb. Baby hook is up and no good. Fighting for the offensive rebound. It looks like an over the back's going to be called on Daniel Rivera, and UNH gets the ball back. UMass is winning the rebound battle right now, 13-10, but UNH was not a good rebound team. In fact, they were the worst in the America East. This is a rebounding battle. UMass should be winning quite handily right now.
Yeah, right now they're just getting a little too aggressive on the boards, as you saw there from Rivera, going over the back, trying to follow his own miss. UMass clearly early on has the advantage in the paint athletic-wise. See if it carries on through the rest of the game.
Here's McComb. It's blocked out by Diggins, and Daniel Hankins Sanford jumps over Rasul Diggins and clears him to attempt to block the shot. Rasul Diggins nonetheless hit it out, but UNH will have possession. That was a wild athletic play there by Daniel Hankins Sanford.
Yeah, there's some freak of nature athletes on this UMass team, especially in the front court in DHS and Muhammad.
Woodyard, outlet pass. McComb wide open for 3. No good. Rebound still up in the air, and O'Neal has it now. He goes back up and swatted away by Shaheed Muhammad. Now here comes Curry. He gets out in space. Cross-court pass for Diggins. He'll try another 3. Got it! Rasul Diggins, his 5th 3 of the night. He's got 15. UMass leads 30-16.
And 8 shot attempts from Rasul Diggins, all 3-pointers. He's 5 for 8 to start the game, really anchoring this Minutemen offense.
Sunderland, now O'Neal. Here's Woodyard. Fakes, now he'll drive and he'll pop back. He fakes, and a tip again by Daniel Hankins Sanford, but it's UNH ball. Well, UMass starting to find their offensive groove. They've extended the lead to 14 points. We will take a quick break. When we come back, 7:42 to go. UMass 30, UNH 16. You're listening to UMass Basketball on 91.1 WMUA Sports. Welcome back to the Mullen Center with 7:42 to go in the first half. UMass, a comfortable lead, 30-16 over the UNH Wildcats, going on a quick run of their own. And the story of tonight, Andrew, has been the hot shooting of Rasul Diggins.
Yeah, Rasul Diggins, we're seeing a lot of confidence out of him early on. He's come out, he's taken 8 shots already, all 3-pointers, and buried 5 of them for the Minutemen. They're doing a great job of setting off-ball screens to create space for him.
We knew the guard play for UMass would be a strength, but cannot be overstated the contributions of Jalen Curry. He's got 4 assists. Last year, Jalen Curry, he was a top 100 recruit coming in, looked to score first. Tonight, he's looking to pass first and set up his teammates. He's not looking for the first shot. He's got 4 assists on the night, and he hasn't scored, which you love to see from the guy who's going to be your true point guard this year on a team that's very thin on that position.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job passing the ball, finding the open man. but you'd like to see from him get a little bit more aggressive on the offensive side of the floor, as he's somebody this season you're going to count on to get you big
Akil
buckets.
Watson, Marquis Worthy, and Jaden Jinge, and Shaheed Muhammad back in for the Minutemen. Emmanuel Pomo back in. Sunderland outside McComb. He'll try another three, yes, and that's in and out. Rebound there by Poser. Poser, he'll pump fake, guard up top by Diggins. Kicks up top, and a steal by Akil Watson. He's on the break. Watson, he'll throw it down. And Akil Watson with the scoop and the score. UMass 32, and now has doubled the scoring.
And once again, UMass showing off their length and athleticism in the passing lanes. A nice deflection by Watson. Gets out, tiptoes along the sideline, and gets the dunk.
And a block by Muhammad. That's his second in 5 minutes. And ball goes out of bounds. UNH retains the possession, and Shaheed Muhammad showing why he led JUCO in block shots on that possession.
Yeah, Shaheed Muhammad, he's got great timing, almost like volleyball instincts when they jump up to block it at the perfect moment. That's what it feels like watching Shaheed Muhammad at his craft.
UMass has 7 players on this roster that are 6'9" or more, or higher. They are a very tall length team. And another steal by Akil Watson, and he gets up, and he lays that one in. 2 straight scoop and scores for Akil Watson. He has been all over the place tonight.
And the exact same thing we just saw. Nice job getting in front of the pass, poking it free for the layup.
Sunderland's shot is no good. He gets it back. And a three by Swyrook. He'll hit the three, and UNH gets back in the scoring column. His first three of the night.
And Frank Martin already getting very furious with his team, allowing too many guys to get the offensive rebound over his big guys.
Here's Curry. Hasn't scored, but has got 4 assists. Guarded up top by Davide Poser. Curry. Corner pass for Worthy. Worthy kicks it out for Watson. He'll pump fake. Now he'll drive. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound there. And there by Saruk. And an outlet pass. McComb. And Diggins almost got there, but McComb finishes. And UNH is scoring in their last 2 possessions.
And once again, the Minutemen struggling to get back out in transition defense, and a great job by UNH capitalizing, making the right pass into the paint.
6:05 to go. UMass leads by 13. 17 to shoot. Diggins working on Sunderland. He'll get by. High arcing shot. He gets fouled, and the shot is no good. Diggins goes to the line for UMass's first free throw attempts of the 2024 season.
And yeah, first free throw attempts of the season, but they have not been making any kind of emphasis to get the ball into the paint. Already 17 three-pointers attempted out of their 29 shots. And not to mention, of those 12 two-pointers they've taken, how many breakaway layups and dunks have we already seen from this team?
UMass shot 69% from the charity stripe last season. Rasul Diggins shot 75% from the free throw line last season. One of their best three-point shooters here. First free throw is up. Rolls in for Rasul Diggins. He's up to 16 on the night.
And the free throw shooting from the Minutemen last year was a real crutch for them. Several games last year, they fell short because of their free throw shooting. The first few games that come to mind is the Harvard game that went to overtime, where they shot 12 of 25 a season ago. And especially St. Joe's and Loyola Chicago, they couldn't close out.
And take a look at this, Andrew. Frank Martin running a 3-guard lineup here with Marquis Worthy, Jalen Curry, and Rasul Diggins with the 2 bigs and Watson and Abdelgo out here. Frank said he tried to throw some weird lineups, but this is something I did not expect.
This was something we joked about before the game that we would never see all season long, and here it is in the first game of the year.
There's Trey Woodyard. He's got 2 points. He's looking to get going. He says a wide open 3 top of the key. That's no good. And another rebound for Akil Watson. Here comes Diggins. Guarded by Peace. Entry pass for Abdelgawad. He gets jumping, and he lays it in. Another score inside for the Minutemen.
Nice look from Diggins to find Abdelgawad in the paint for the layup.
Here's Sunderland's 3, hits back iron, and another rebound for the Minutemen. Diggins pushes the pace. Outlet pass for Curry. He's guard up top. Now gets Poser. And a beautiful pick and roll, and a beautiful fake by Abdelgawad, who scored the last 4 points for UMass.
Abdelgawad, like you said, nice job rolling, finding some open space for himself. Pump fakes and gets the layup.
They say the pick and roll is a lost art. UMass executed it to perfection. Woodyard, he'll go baseline, inside. And a block inside by Worthy. It's going to be called a foul, and UNH will go back to the line. That is Worthy's. It's his first foul there for Worthy. UMass not in the bonus yet, but they've picked up quite a few fouls over these last 5 minutes with 4:58 to go here in the first half.
And another nice look from UNH that time. Malik stepped up to help on the UNH ball handler who's this, Middleton at the line in the paint.
Middleton's first 3-ball, no good. UNH has made 1 free throw in 5 attempts so far.
They look like UMass from last season.
UMass so far has gotten all the defensive metrics in their favor. They have 7 steals, 3 blocks, exactly what we thought we'd expect from this team. They've been really good at help defense, but UNH not being able to capitalize on the free throws has allowed UMass to stretch the gap a bit more. Crowd trying to get in his head. Middleton's second free throw is no good. An empty trip there for UNH. And Abdelgawad gets another rebound. That'll be a sixth. Here's Curry, guarded up top by Sunderland. High screen coming from Abdelgawad. He'll take it. He rolls, won't get it. Curry dribbles up top. Now Diggins up top, guarded by Pieces. Top again. A deep three by Rasul Diggins. In and out. That was a heat check there. And Sunderland breaks out here for UNH. He draws a double from Rivera. Poser. Swing across for Pieces. Guarded by Diggins. He'll go to work. Kicks it out for Poser. He'll try a three. No good. Rebound there by Curry. Nate Garangaba checks back in for the Minutemen. Curry, strong take. Bullies his way inside for a new. That was a hard-earned bucket there by Jalen Curry. His first bucket of the year.
And for a guy who's 6 foot 168, he muscled his way into the paint, throws one shoulder into the chest of Pieces to get the layup.
And a great pick and roll. Middleton shot is good and one. Good pick and roll by Pieces and Middleton, and he will have a chance to go to the line for a three-point play.
We were just talking a moment ago. The pick and roll has almost become a lost art in the days of college basketball. We're seeing it a lot here early today.
Dylan Saunders will check in for Rex Sunderland, and Caleb Middleton will come to the line from Dover, New Hampshire. Played for an amateur club in Boston. Went to Brewster Academy, the home of UMass recruit Sawyer Mayhew from last season. So he's been around the block in this region, as Middleton's first free throw is good, completes the three-point play. And Emmanuel Akpomo, who's had a lot of college basketball under his belt, will check back in.
Well, he's been in college basketball for a while, but hasn't quite seen the minutes share that you would hope. 4 years he played at Temple and Wake Forest combined. Only saw an average of, in those seasons, an average of 1.0 minutes a game.
3:54 to go. UMass leads 42-24. Here's Rivera. He'll dribble. He'll back his way in. Pump fake. Baby hook is up. No good. And he tries to go for the offensive rebound and can't get it. Akpomo grabs the rebound. Here's Pieces. Guarded by Diggins up top. Draws a double from Abdelgawad. Up top the key for Akpomo. Now gives it to Woodyard on the right wing. Woodyard drives inside. No good. Another miss from Woodyard. And a ball on the floor. And Woodyard's going to get called for a loose ball foul there. Bit of a wild position. UMass currently on an 8-2 run. Leads 42-24 with 3:28 to go in the first half. We will take a quick break. We'll be right back with the last 3.5 of the first half. We're listening to UMass basketball on 91.1 WMUA Sports. Welcome back to the Mullen Center with 3:28 to go here in the first half. UMass has a 42-24 lead. Quick reminder, this broadcast of UMass men's basketball is brought to you by our friends at the Mill River Tavern in Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from the UMass campus, with major cocktails to Brick Oven Pizza. This small town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. This tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. Mill River Tavern is open at millrivertavern.com and on Instagram and on Facebook. Well, Andrew, the defense has been the name of the game for the Minutemen. They have been suffocating on the interior, and Malik Abdelgawad has been at the center of that.
Yeah, Malik Abdelgawad having himself a great UMass debut already. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block and a steal to go with it. We saw at the Providence exhibition, he had a double-double of 11 points and 11 boards, and we were wondering how that would translate into regular season basketball, and he's adjusting quite well.
Making his presence known. UMass will roll with the same lineup from before. Nate Garangama, the freshman, stays in. Rivera Key pass, beautiful entry pass to Diggins, but couldn't corral it. He loses possession there, and UNH will get the ball back.
And I like that play the Minutemen just ran there. Abdelgawad got the ball at the elbow. Nice entry pass to Diggins, but like you said, just couldn't hold it in.
3:13 to go here in the first half. Sammy Pieces brings the ball up for UNH. Guarded by Curry, 0-on-0. Pieces, he'll drive inside. Hankin-Tamer try to get a hand on it. McComb comes in for the offensive rebound. He won't get it, and it looks like it's to be an over-the-back foul on UNH, and UMass will get the ball here.
Yeah, Emmanuel Akpomo came flying in to try and get a putback layup, but just skied himself over a couple of players there. Took a hard spill and gets credited with the foul.
John O'Neill, Akpomo will check back out, and John O'Neill, the freshman from Kakuna, Wisconsin, will check in for UNH. Here comes Jalen Curry. Guard up top by McComb. Here comes Diggins. Now Rivera top of the key. Abdelgawad back up on the top elbow. He'll try to rip through, hands it off to Diggins. Diggins, step back, now gives to Rivera top of the key. 12 to shoot here for UMass. Rivera bodies his way in. Diggins, corner three, in and out again. Good shot there, just couldn't finish it. O'Neal gives it to McComb. McComb turns on the Jets, kicks outside for Woodyard. Corner three is no good. Rebound up in the air, and Abdelgawad corrals his 7th rebound. Here comes Curry. Guard up top by Pieces. Back pass for Diggins. He'll dribble. He'll cross over. Goes baseline. Floater is up. No good. Wild shot there. Abdelgawad with the offensive rebound. UMass gets a new 20. Abdelgawad out to Garangamba. The freshman takes a three and hits it. Nate Garangamba with his first collegiate basket.
And Malik Abdelgawad doing what he does best, crashing the offensive glass and gets the assist on the three by Garangamba.
And Curry tries to strip O'Neal, but ends up getting called for the reach-in foul there. Jalen Curry getting a little trigger happy that's his 2nd foul of the half.
Yeah, Jalen Curry, somebody you need on the floor. 2 fouls here. Good thing you're up by 21 here with just 2 minutes left in the first half. So Curry, not going to play a huge factor, I would assume, coming down the stretch of this game, but not something you like to see early on in the season in general.
Jalen Curry will check out of the game. UNH is in the bonus. They will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way of the half. And it'll be John O'Neill, the freshman from Kakuna, Wisconsin, taking the free throws. First free throw is up. Back iron, no good. And Hankin Sanford could not corral the rebound, and he is not happy about that one. And UNH gets a free possession there.
And something we've actually kind of seen a few times from the Minutemen, the big guys are just involving themselves too much with each other. Not enough communication on the rebounds a few times now. That time, DHS unable to hold it in.
Trey Woodyard under the basket to inbound, guarded by Hankin Sanford. UNH struggling to get it in here. They got to hurry. And a wild foot pass and a beautiful catch there by Dylan Saunders. Here's Pieces, guarded up top by Garangamba. And a double clutch three, no good on double coverage. And a comb corrals the steal, and his layup is no good. And a miss up there by O'Neal, and UMass gets it back. A wild possession for UNH. Back comes Rivera on the fast break. Goes deep on Woodyard, gets the bump and the bucket, and Rivera has another one. It's 47-24 with 1:40 to go. Back the other way comes Woodyard. His wild shot's no good, and it looks like a blocking foul will get called on. It looks like they're going to call it on Daniel Rivera, and UNH goes back to the line there. But what a physical play on the other end by Daniel Rivera to score that basket.
Yeah, Daniel Rivera, 6'6", but he's got 250 pounds of muscle that time that he took straight to the chest of Woodyard to go right through him for the bucket.
He is at his best when he is going downhill. Such great body control there. Trey Woodyard has struggled to see the scoreboard tonight, gets a chance for a free throw, and he hits the first one, no problem. Few substitutions for UMass. Marquis Worthy and Shaheen Muhammad check back in. Garangamba and the freshman Nate Garangamba with some very productive minutes off the bench here for Frank Martin.
Well, that's what you're hoping to see from Garangamba. As a freshman, who knew what you were going to see from him early on? And he's giving you some quality minutes early.
Woodyard hits out the front iron, but UNH gets the ball back as it rolled right back to Pieces. He'll turn on the Jets. His layup, and Muhammad, and it looks like it's going to be an and one for Sammy Pieces, and he went down hard on that last play. A physical shot, and another three-point play incoming for UNH.
And Pieces, very impressive finish at the rim that time. Goes straight into Shahid Muhammad, the amazing shot blocker. Finishes right over him, draws the contact, and gets to the line.
Muhammad almost got his fingertips on that one, but Pieces just too strong. As with 1:30 to go, UNH looks looking to cut this down from a 20-point lead. Pieces tonight, he's got 5 points to lead UNH, along with 4 rebounds and 1 assist, but he's got 3 turnovers being the prime ball handler, and he misses the free throw. And this time it looks like it went off John O'Neal last, and UMass will get the ball back here.
And UNH killing themselves at the free throw line here. 3 of 11 early on, shooting just 27%. Not going to cut it for this team.
Here's Marquis Worthy. Now Daniel Hankins-Sanford. Now Rasul Diggins. He has not made his last 3 shots after hitting 5 threes. Worthy looks to drive, now kicks out to Hankins-Sanford. Hankins-Sanford, he'll back down John O'Neal. He spins, he puts it up, and a spin and score by Daniel Hankins-Sanford. He's got 6 points tonight.
And Daniel Hankins-Sanford going straight into the chest of Dylan Saunders that time, telling him, you're not as physical and as strong as I am. Spins right around him for the layup.
1 minute to go. Here's McComb, 18 to shoot. Guarded by Diggins. McComb shot, and Mount Muhammad says no. Sends it into the seats there. And that is his 3rd block of the game.
And it was great defense by Diggins. Muhammad, great timing, coming around on the block, swats it into the 2nd row.
McComb tried to get it past Mount Muhammad, but he couldn't meet him at the summit. His 3rd block of the game from one of the best shot blockers in college basketball. There's Pieces, catch and shoot 3 is good. That is his first 3 of the game, and a beautifully drawn play there by Nathan Davis. Here comes Worthy, 45 seconds to go. Here's Hankins-Sanford, he'll drive, physical shot, fading away, shot is airballed, and a loose ball fouled there, called on Shaheen Muhammad, and it'll be UNH ball with 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, questionable shot choice from DHS that time, fading to his right, threw up a floater. Nothing but air there, and Muhammad getting a little too aggressive on the offensive glass.
And John O'Neal will be taking the free throws. Again, UNH is now in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 free throws for the remaining 30 seconds, but it's been all UMass in this first half so far. O'Neal's first free throw gets it to go. 49-31. UMass cannot ask for a better start to their season like this one. Here's the freshman's 2nd shot. It's up. It will not roll in, and Daniel Rivera gets another rebound. That'll be his 3rd. Worthy brings up the ball. 30 seconds to go. 22 seconds to shoot. Diggins. Handoff Rivera. Here's the top of the key. Swings it over to Diggins. Now swings it over to Rivera, and he'll take the ball up. Gets a high screen there from Shaheen Muhammad. Rivera looks to go downhill. Puts the body into Woodyard. Entry pass from Muhammad is up in the air. He corrals it. 3 seconds to shoot for UMass. They got to get a shot up. Baby hook from Muhammad goes in and out. UNH with 5 seconds to go will have the last shot. Here comes Pieces with 2 to go. 1 to shoot. Pieces shot. Nothing but air, and that will end the first half. Well, UMass could not have asked for a better start to this game. They shoot 49% from the field, 35% from 3. It's been all UMass so far to start this game, Andrew.
Yeah, UMass dominating both sides of the floor. The one place they're struggling is on the defensive glass so far. UNH out-rebounding them offensively, 11-5. UMass needs to get a body on these guys on UNH that are just getting loose for easy buckets.
A dream start for the Minutemen as they continue to defend home court. The crowd is into it. Highlight plays galore. We'll see what the second half has in store. We will take a quick break. We'll bring you up with a little bit of a second half preview and the second half of UMass versus the UNH Wildcats. You're listening to UMass Basketball on 91.1 WMUA, the 4th of all things UMass sports. One. Welcome back to the Mullen Center with UMass with a commanding 49-31 lead over the UNH Wildcats. Well, Andrew, it's been a dream first half for the Minutemen. They cooked up quite a recipe for success here. Efficient shooting, efficient defense. But the big story has their ability to turn defense into offense.
Yeah, they're getting it all out in transition. They're using their length and their athleticism. They've already got 7 steals in this ball game and 18 points off of turnovers to UNH's 2. Daniel Hankins-Sanford and Akil Watson especially doing a great job getting their hands in the passing lanes to create points.
UMass with 7 steals and 4 blocks. They've converted. They are tied with UNH in the rebounding battle. That was not something we expected. But nonetheless, the law firm of Abdel Gawad and Shaheen Muhammad have been getting the job done for the centers with UMass. Because coming in, Josh Cohen filled a big hole offensively. I think these two have made up for his loss in a lot of ways, and more than one.
Yeah, these two are a great platoon together. Malik's done a great job on the offensive glass and scoring the ball. And you've seen Shaheen Muhammad already 3 blocks just as advertised for the Minutemen.
It cannot be overstated. Rasul Diggins, 17 first half points. He is starting the season off right where he left off with after that heroic performance in the Atlantic 10 tournament, where he heroically single-handedly brought UMass back from the brink of defeat against the VCU Rams. Well, right now, he has been hot from 3. He's got 75% of UMass's 3, of which was shooting 35% from downtown, uncharacteristically. But nonetheless, UMass has scored 26 points in the paint to UNH's 12. So it's been a very balanced attack in Frank Martin's offense, which is what you were looking for.
And half of their shots have come from behind the arc, which coming into this game you could not have expected. You've seen 10 threes attempted by Diggins and 10 from the rest of the team combined. But they're still finding ways to score in the paint. 26 points in the paint. You'd like to see that number increase as the second half goes on and less three-pointers attempted from the Minutemen.
One thing Frank Martin's teams are always good at is not taking their foot off the gas. Last year, they didn't make it easy, but they always fought in every single game. This is a game they got to, right early, they got to put their foot on the throat. They need to keep it on the gas and not let UNH creep back into this game. For UNH, it's been just an abysmal night all around. They've turned the ball over 8 times. They're shooting 30% from the field, 28% from 3. They've made 4 free throws, shooting 30% from the charity stripe. And it seems like they just had no answers to UMass's length and athleticism.
Yeah, and they're getting it all mainly from Sammy Pieces, the junior from France. He's got 8 points for the team, but he would have more if he was just hitting his free throws. Just 1 for 5 from the free throw line. He's doing a good job of taking it straight to the Minutemen.
UNH shooting right to left here. They start with the ball. UMass shooting left to right. Up top, here's Trey Woodyard at the power U. He'll drive on Abdel Gawad. Gets the pump fake and gets the shot to go. Trey Woodyard, beautiful start. Beautiful pump fake and beautiful finish there.
And a good job by Woodyard taking advantage of the overeager Minutemen team that they have been so far, getting Abdel Gawad with the pump fake.
Starters back in for UMass. Diggins, Abdel Gawad, and Abdel Gawad tries a 3. He got a little trigger happy there, and Pieces gets the rebound. He crosses over on Diggins. He goes in. Tough layup. Diggins got a piece on it, but it looks going to be a foul under the basket. It's going to be Jalen Curry. It's on Rasul Diggins. Tries to swipe it away, but Pieces goes back to the line for another pair of free throws.
Yeah, and once again, Pieces taking it straight to this Minutemen team. He has been the only guy that's come in and really shown a dominant force so far for UNH. He is not afraid to take it right to this Minutemen squad.
The first-year UNH player showing some real confidence, getting to the basket, into the teeth of this UMass defense. His first free throw, up and in. He's got 9 points now to lead UNH. UMass will go with the starters, Curry, Diggins, Abdel Gawad, Hankins-Sanford, and Daniel Rivera. Second free throw, rolls in, and UNH converts the pair. 19:20 to go, 49-35 UMass. Here comes Curry, out on an island, guarded by Anthony McComb III, from the transfer from Bowling Green State. Here's Diggins, up top, guarded by Pieces. Now Abdel Gawad, top of the key, entry pass for Hankins-Sanford. He'll pump fake, he'll draws a double. He tries to put it back up. Shot's no good. And a wild putback by Malik Abdel Gawad. He looked he was going for the offensive rebound, but ended up tipping it in. And UMass, and he's got 11 points now.
Yeah, like you said, Sam, didn't even look like he was attempting to put this ball up on the fly. Seemed like it just some loose change there, just able to tip it in.
Beautiful entry pass there by Woodyard, and McComb has his first bucket of the half, and now the teams are trading buckets. Hankins Sanford receives it up top of the key. Left wing now for Hankins for Rivera. He'll step back, takes the contact, guarded up top by John O'Neill, by Caleb Milton. McComb guards Curry, kicks it out for Hankins Sanford. He'll drive, he'll spin, fading away. Jump shot is good. A sweet footwork and a sweet shot by Daniel Hankins Sanford. He's got 8 points.
And Daniel Hankins Sanford, not your traditional 6'8", 236 player. A lot of athleticism, very mobile with his feet.
And a steal by Abdelgawad, and UMass is out and running. Here's Curry. Easy layup, no one in between, and Nathan Davis puts his hands up like nobody was there. Easy 2 for Curry.
And Jalen Curry, you've seen him spread the wealth so far in transition today. It looked like that's what Emmanuel Okpomo was expecting, waiting for Curry to make the pass, and Curry, just surprised, went up for an easy layup all by himself.
Here's Woodyard, guarded by Abdelgawad, entry pass Okpomo, and gets blocked by Rivera, sends it back. Hankins Sanford tried to save it. Okpomo has it now, double guarded. His shot is no good, and Hankins Sanford gets the rebound. Good defensive possession by UMass. Lead is now 18 for the Minutemen. Here's Rivera. Here's Curry. Drive. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound. Abdelgawad. He'll put it up and in. Clean up on aisle 25. And Abdelgawad's got double digits. He's got a double-double. Here's Woodyard. He tries to put one up. And another rebound from Malik Abdelgawad as the lead is now ballooned to 20.
12 rebounds and 10 points already from Malik Abdelgawad just 3 minutes into this second half. Picks up his first double-double as a Minuteman. And I'm going to say it, Sam, already early on looking like better than Josh Cohen.
And Hill gets it now. He gets double covered. Swing pass Diggins. Corner 3 is no good. He's missed his last 4 threes. Getting a little trigger happy there. Here comes McComb. He zeroes inside. Tough take by Anthony McComb III. And he gets his 6th bucket of the game.
And Curry and Rivera both looking at each other that time like which one of you was going to step up. Neither one did, and a great take from McComb right between both of them for the layup.
Curry on the power U, guarded up top by McComb. He'll take his sweet time getting the clock up. 17 to shoot now. UMass shooting left to right. Abdelgawad goes in on Okpomo. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Rebound up in the air. Hankins Sanford fighting for it, could not corral it, and it's going to go UNH basketball. Substitutions coming here for the Minutemen. Jaden Jige and Shaheen Muhammad will check back in. And a massive substitution there as Okpomo takes another seat on the bench. And Rex Sunderland will also check in for Sammy Pieces for UNH. Lead is now 18 for the Minutemen, and Malik Abdelgawad has been all over the court tonight, Andrew.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. We were unsure who was going to get the 5th starting spot, which guy would start at center. It's been given to Malik. He's earned that spot, and he's shown it today exactly why he should be the 5th starter in this lineup.
6-0 run for the Minutemen in their last 40 seconds, scoring in bunches here. Woodyard kicks it out to Sunderland. Guarded up top by Curry. Sunderland makes his move. Pump fakes on Muhammad, draws the double, kicks it outside for Saunders. He pump fakes, he gets the double. Outside pass intended for Sunderland. He's got to put up one to shoot. Deep 3 by Sunderland is good. The prayer from Rex Sunderland goes, and UNH gets their prayer answered on that one. Good defense, just better offense there. Curry, a tough shot floating. He puts it in, gliding through the air, and he scored the last 4 points for UMass.
And you see Curry doing what he's best at finally. Crafty finishes going downhill towards the hoop.
Here's Middleton. Hand off to Woodyard. Draws a double. Njige's got him. Corner pass for Saunders. 6:15 to shoot. Saunders spins on Hankins Sanford, looking for a travel call. Did not get it. Hankins Sanford's got the rebound. Here comes Curry. Guard up top by Sunderland. He gets out in space, and he'll kick it to Hankins Sanford. Here's to Jaden Njige, who has not scored tonight. Kicks it over to Curry. Curry holds it, gives to Njige. He'll try a 3, and hits! Jaden Njige, a 15% three-point shooter from last year, hits his first three-point attempt on the season.
And Jaden Njige, not your traditional three-point shooter, but he can make them if you give him space.
And Shaheen Muhammad right on cue with another block, his 4th of the game. Here's Sunderland. Njige hounding him on the baseline. Pass outside, Middleton, a corner 3, it's good. Teams trading threes. It's a 17-point lead.
And you're seeing UMass converge too much in the paint that time, leaving Saunders wide open in the corner, hits his 2nd 3 of the game.
Get a load of this, Andrew. Every single UMass player that has gone into this game has shot a 3 besides Shaheen Muhammad. UMass letting it fly, and a miscommunication there. Looks like Diggins got thrown to the ground, and a foul's going to be called. UMass ball. We will take a quick break with 14:23 to go. UMass letting it fly. 62-45, 14:23 to go. You're listening to UMass Basketball on 91.1 WMUA. Welcome back to the Mullen Center. UMass holding on to a 17-point lead with 14:23 to go. A quick reminder that this UMass broadcast of UMass basketball is brought to you by our friends at the Mill River Tavern at Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from UMass's campus. From signature cocktails to brick oven pizza, this small town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. The tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. The Mill River Tavern is online at millriver.com and on Instagram and on Facebook. We thank the Mill River Tavern for their consistent support throughout this 2024 men's basketball season. Well, speaking of liquids, UMass has been wet from downtown. They've been letting it fly all night long. 8 for 23, 34%. From their standard, that's pretty well done. Shooting was meant to be a concern for this team, but they have uncharacteristically shot a ton of threes today, Andrew.
Yeah, and you're seeing it from just about everybody. Shaheed Muhammad, the only guy who hasn't taken a three yet, which I think that will hold throughout the season. Muhammad will not be taking any threes. And you've seen Jinge, he just got his first points of the game, of the season, with a three of his own. Only played 4 minutes in the first half. Somebody who we thought was a contender for a starting spot, playing a very minimal role early on.
Marquis Worthy checks back in, kicks it out for Jinge. He'll pump fakes. Now he'll drive on Poser. Syra. Now here's Rasul Diggins, guarded by McComb. He loses the ball, and look, it's going to be UMass ball. Hankin Sanford tried to get it there. It looks like it was off of Anthony McComb the third on that one. And another substitution in G-Gay is going to Akil Watson's going to check in, and Hankin Sanford will take another seat. Frank Martin rotating through those rotations. A lot of fresh legs off the bench here.
And it's an advantage that Frank Martin has this season. He went out and got a lot of guys that can play this season. They've played about 10 guys already today.
Catch and shoot from Diggins off the shot clock, and he hits it! Oh my goodness, Rasul Diggins, double covered, and man in his face, no problem at all. What a shot by Rasul Diggins.
You can't draw it up any better than that. I mean, only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. You give it to Diggins in the corner, fade away three. Just absolutely money from your best player.
There's Woodyard. Sunderland gets the pump fake. Cyrock kicks it out. Sunderland, he'll try a three in response. No good. Rebound by Jane Njuge. Worthy almost lost it there. Gets over the power U, now on the left wing. Guard up top by Sunderland. Now here's Njuge. And Watson kicks it out. Worthy. He'll make his move. He'll drive. Kick out Njuge. He'll try a three with a man in his face. That's no good. A little trigger happy there. Ball on the floor, corralled by Worthy. Now Rasul Diggins. He'll try a deep three there. In and out. And now Shaheed Muhammad grabs the rebound. UMass gets a new shot clock, 17 to shoot. Watson tries a three. No good. Another missed three by UMass. And back out comes UNH. Sunderland inside for Middleton. He loses the ball, and Watson gets his third steal of the night. 3-on-2 for UMass. Jige to Watson. Watson, the shot, puts it up, and one! Akil Watson with the bump and the bucket, and will go to the line to convert the three-point play.
And a beautiful give and go that time. Akil Watson gets the steal, gets out in transition, passes it off to Jaden Jingay, who feeds it right back to him driving into the lane, draws the foul and one.
We've talked about a lot of players tonight. Akil Watson, the transfer from Arizona State, making a real impact. 9 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. He's been a jack of all trades on both the offensive, defensive end tonight, Andrew.
Yeah, Akil Watson, he was a 4-star prospect coming out of high school. Didn't see many minutes last year at Arizona State, but getting his chance to shine here.
Missed the free throw. Curry, the 3 off the offensive rebound is no good. Wild possession, ball still in the air, and a loose ball foul on Shaheed Muhammad. Did not like the call there. And Jalen Curry, pouting his face, did not like his shot selection there. And UNH gets the ball back there.
Yeah, UMass, Shaheed Muhammad, that's his 3rd foul of the game, and all 3 fouls have come trying to fight for the offensive rebound.
Marquis Worthy picking up Sammy Pieces at full court here. Frank Martin going to a bit of a semi-press here. Up by 22. Here's Akpomo. He has not scored tonight. Cyruk. And a foul on the floor. And it looks like Swire took the free throw. And Muhammad's got another foul there. That's his 4th foul of the game. He's in a little bit of danger here, Andrew.
Yeah, with just 12:30 left to play, Shaheed Muhammad picking up his 4th. Frank choosing to keep him in. Malik moving his way to the end of the bench to check in soon, but as of right now, they're going to roll with Muhammad with 4.
Woodyard starts inbound. Pieces a 3. Got it. Sammy Pieces keeps the ball going. He's got 11 points for UNH.
And Jalen Curry lost his man that time. Worthy tried to recover. Pieces takes advantage and hits the wide open 3.
Watson rips through, makes his move. Now Curry swings it over to Jigay. He'll go baseline. Kicks it inside for Muhammad. Hook shot is up. Rolls in, and Shaheed Muhammad redeems himself with that shot.
A nice look from Jaden Jingay. Finds Muhammad in the paint. Muhammad almost wasn't ready for it. Almost surprised the ball came to him. Got the nice hook shot to go.
Pieces, he'll make his move. High arcing floater is no good. Over the outstretched arms of Shaheed Muhammad, and Curry looks to turn on the Jets here. Curry, right through the teeth of the defense, puts up a tough shot, and he'll get fouled right to the floor, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Curry showing no fear, taking it right to the 5th-year grad senior. 6'9", goes straight at him. Akpomo, that is, takes it straight to him and gets to the line.
Well, a balanced attack on both offense and on defense with halfway through the second half. We'll take a quick break. UMass leads 69-48. You're listening to UMass basketball on 91.1 WMUA, the home of the fort of all things UMass sports. Welcome back to the Mullins Center with 11:48 to go. UMass up 69-48 on UNH. A reminder, this broadcast of UMass basketball is brought to you by our friends at the Mill River Tavern in Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from the UMass campus. From signature cocktails to brick oven pizza, this small town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. Tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. The Mill River Tavern is open online at millrivertavern.com and on Instagram and Facebook. We thank the Mill River Tavern for their constant support throughout this 2024 basketball season. Well, Andrew, UMass continues to keep their foot on the gas, and they have shown that they are the long arm of the law. 9 steals to 1 for UNH and 7 blocks. The outstretched arms of the Minutemen have been blocking everything in sight, from the rim to passing lanes.
We've talked about it so much over the offseason that's what Frank Martin wanted to do this year. He made the team, designed this roster to be long and to protect the rim, and that's exactly what they've done today, and it's worked getting them out in transition for buckets.
Defense to offense just like clockwork, and Jalen Curry, who's been at the focal point of most of the half-court offense tonight, goes to the line for 2 free throws here. First free throw is no good. Well, Jalen Curry, the sophomore guard, did not start in many games last season, came off the bench for the most part. Now he will be the focal point of this team, and we talk about they will go as far as he will take them. He's got all the talent in the world. He's the best player on the team as he makes a second free throw at creating his own shot. Yeah,
Jalen Curry is someone that UMass is really going to rely on a lot in close games late to get them a bucket when they need it and to be their facilitator on offense.
UMass has hit the 70 mark with 11:39 to go. Okpomo gives to Pieces. Marquis Worthy back in for the Minutemen and Akil Watson back. Cross-court pass, sidewalk for 3, no good. Rebound, Jinge, he's got another one. Here comes Curry. Over the power U, guarded by McComb. Gets the screen from Watson. Court right, left 3, no good. Unironed rebound. Rebound there by Poser. Here's Pieces, guarded by Worthy. Bounce pass for Okpomo on the top of the key. Looking for an opening, and they ran into each other almost, looking for the handoff. Now Cyruk has it, guarded by Watson. And a beautiful move inside and cut by Poser. Fooled Marquis Worthy, and he's got an easy 2. He's got 15 points tonight.
Yeah, Pieces, a beautiful backdoor cut that time. Caught Marquis Worthy trying to jump in the passing lane, slipped right backdoor. And like you said, up to 15 points now leading UNH.
Curry, left side, gets Pieces out on an island. GK, he'll throw inside. A wild shot, and no shot. He traveled that time. A little too many steps on that wild shot. And UNH gets the ball back there. Bit of a wild possession there from Jaden Jinge.
Yeah, Jaden Jinge had the chair pulled out from under him, was expecting some contact. UNH defender decided to back off a little bit, left Jinge stumbling around.
And right on cue, Daniel Rivera will check back in for UMass. It'll be Abdelgawad, Watson, Rivera, Worthy, and Curry for UMass. Pieces picked up by Worthy at full court. Gets the screen up top from Okpomo. Pieces walks into another 3. He's got it again. Sammy Pieces with 18 points now leads all scores on both teams on the night. He's been the lone bright spot for UNH.
Yeah, UNH really running their offense through him, trying to get him the ball whenever they can and create open shots for him, and it's working.
Watson, he'll fake, he'll go. High arcing shot. It goes! Akil Watson with a rainbow shot. He gets a chance for another and 1. What confidence from the Arizona State transfer.
Yeah, Akil Watson taking it straight into the paint through that contact. Lofts one up into the rafters, rolls around the rim, bounces around as the whole crowd in anticipation waits for it to fall. It does, and he's got another chance to try and finish an and 1 tonight.
Right into the teeth of Emmanuel Okpomo. The outstretched arms did not matter. He was honestly even looking away from the basket on that one. A wild shot, all things considered. But here comes Akil Watson back to the line for another free throw, and he converts the 3-point play. What a night for Akil Watson. Quite a debut.
Yeah, 12 points, 3 boards, and 3 steals for the 4-star out of high school, Akil Watson. Exactly what you want to see from him.
Rasul Diggins checks back in, and Sammy Pieces cannot be stopped. 20 points on the night. He scored the last 4 for UNH. Here comes Curry, looking to stop. Guarded by McComb. Rivera. 9:47 to go, and ball on the floor. McComb picks up the steal, and a foul by Rivera as McComb had a wide open lane. Good thing there it didn't get called for a clear path foul, as McComb did have a clear path to the basket. It's only a foul on the floor, but UNH will have to inbound from the left side here.
Yeah, just a sloppy turnover that time from Rivera, and like you said, as McComb trying to break away in transition, Rivera just losing his balance a little bit, falling into him for the foul.
UNH has scored in their last 3 possessions. 9:42 to go. UMass leads 73-55. Here's Pieces. Woodyard fakes it. Now he'll go in. And a foul on the floor by Rivera. A late call there as Woodyard was driving. And that's going to be Rivera's third. That's his 3rd foul in the day. Both him and Shaheed Muhammad both have 3 or more fouls. Newcomers getting a little happy with their length kind of biting them in the butt there.
Yeah, Rivera, 2 quick fouls right there. He was sitting comfortably at 1, just 2 quick fouls that time. Unfortunate, up to 3 now.
Pieces, mid-range jump shot, rolls in and out, rebound by Watson. Curry, outlet pass to Diggins. Catch and shoot 3. Got it! Rasul Diggins back at it again. That's his 7th 3 tonight. He's got 20.
He's got all the confidence in the world. Full shot clock, catches the ball, comes up the floor, spot up 3.
In and out from McComb. Here comes Curry now. Guard up top by McComb. Curry gets 2 screens. Inside, beautiful pass from Abdelgawad, who puts in the easy layup. A pick and roll executed to perfection there.
An amazing job by Abdelgawad rolling to the basket. Curry, great eyes to see him almost no-look pass into the paint.
Akpomo right back at it. Another pick and roll. Beautiful, strong take by Emmanuel Akpomo. His first basket of the night. Both teams trading baskets now. Both have scored in their last 2 possessions back and forth. Diggins top of the key guarded by McComb. Rivera is left out on an island. He'll try the 3. Rivera hits back iron. That is not a shot he should be taking there. Nonetheless, here comes UNH. Pieces to McComb. Up top, out the outstretched arms. Ball still loose in the air. Corralled there by McComb. And it is tipped. And it looks like it'll go off the foot of McComb, and it'll be UMass ball. A wild possession there. UMass gets the ball back.
Yeah, UMass once again, a poor display on the defensive glass, allowing UNH to grab their 14th offensive rebound of the game. But that time, they get away with the one, forcing the turnover.
UMass now with 3 players in double digits. Watson, Diggins, and Abdelgawad all in double figures tonight. Two of them newcomers making their presence felt. 8:18 to go. UMass up by 19. And it looks like Tariq Foster is going to check into the game for the Minutemen. Daniel Rivera is going to get a seat, and Tariq Foster, who saw very limited playing time last year, the sophomore forward, is going to check into this game.
Yeah, Tariq Foster, an undersized forward. He's 6'8", but only 185 last year. When the ball's in his hands, he has the ability to score, but was a liability at times last year on defense. Hoping to turn that around in year 2 under Frank Martin.
Curry at the power U, almost draws a double, guarded by McComb. A high screen from Abdelgawad. Curry tries the Euro step, kicks out to Watson, guarded by McComb. Watson, strong take, puts it in. A tough take there by Akil Watson. He's up to 14 on the night.
And yeah, like you said, nice look from Curry to find him in the corner, and just a very strong take from Watson into the paint.
Woodyard, here's Saunders, a 3, over the outstretched arms of Watson, and hits a beautiful 3 there. UNH now down by 20. Here's Diggins. He makes this move. Little step through. Gives inside for Foster. Tariq Foster getting in on the action. His first bucket of the season.
Tariq Foster, very long, very capable of finishing around the rim.
And a block there by Akil Watson. He has been all over the place tonight. And UMass gets the ball back off the knee of Sunderland. And it's going to be a timeout. 7:29 to go. We will keep it here. UMass up 82-60. And again, Andrew, they have not taken their foot off the glass. They're shooting more efficient shots. But again, it's been the defense. They've been great at blocking shots, getting in passing lane, and Akil Watson, his impact cannot be outstated.
Yeah, Akil Watson transferring in from Arizona State, where he didn't play many minutes last year. 6 for 9 on the day today. Two of those misses coming from beyond the arc. So within the 3-point arc, he's 6 for 7 today. 14 points, 3 boards, a steal, and just forced another turnover there. Not sure they credited him with the block, but he's really showing off the bench in just 14 minutes, 14 points, earning more play time under Frank Martin.
His ability to stretch the floor will be vital for UMass throughout this season with the limited 3-point shooting options that they have. His ability to stretch the floor will be key for them expanding this offense and from being a real threat. He shot 20% from 3 last season, but that was on very few attempts. He did not see much playing time. Frank Martin speaks that he loves shooting that right corner 3. He can be able to make that, and his ability to get downhill quickly makes him a real threat from all angles of scoring. And UMass has been spreading the wealth. And Jalen Curry, how about a well-balanced performance? 7 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds to go along with 2 steals. Frank Martin said that Jalen Curry now has become a team-first player, a pass-first player. That's what you want to see from the guy that's going to be using the majority of your offense. And you love to see Jalen Curry spreading the wealth and getting his teammates the easy buckets.
Yeah, the shot making hasn't been there today, but it hasn't been needed. I mean, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc is all right in a game where you're up by 22 points. He's got 7 points to go with 8 assists and 5 rebounds, really filling up the stat sheet today. And as your traditional point guard, that's exactly what you want from a guy. He's finding Diggins open a lot of these times for threes, and Diggins is putting them down today.
UMass has been very good in their season openers in the Frank Martin era. They have won by wide margins every time. This has been no exception so far. A 22-point lead with 7:30 to go. This is exactly the start you want. And also, you seem that you're getting a clear identity of what this team is. Usually when you get to the first game, there are a lot of question marks. And granted, there still are. But with this team, you see a clear identity of who they are and what they are. They're not going to be shooting this many threes throughout the season. I guarantee it. But nonetheless, the defensive presence is going to be there and will always be there. And that's been on full display tonight. It's going to be Rasul Diggins, Daniel Hankins-Sanford, Jalen Curry, Malik Abdelgawad, and Tariq Foster remains in the game for UNH. It's going to be Dylan Saunders, Troy Woodyard, Jack Sunderland, John O'Neill, and Anthony Swarrock in for the Wildcats. 7:25 to go. Jalen Curry with the ball at the Power U. Gives it to Tariq Foster. Foster holds onto it. Diggins comes off a screen. Now guards by Sunderland. He'll make his move. He falls down. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Shot went in, but it will not count. And Sunderland's going to get called for a reach-in foul there.
Yeah, Diggins penetrating to the hoop that time. Not something you've seen much from him today. 14 of his 15 shot attempts coming from behind the arc.
Diggins will inbound. Long pass to Abdelgawad. Almost picked off by O'Neill. Foster, handoff to Diggins. Two men in his face. Again! Rasul Diggins with all the confidence in the world. That's his 8th three of the night.
Yeah, Rasul Diggins with a hand all over him, draped all over him. Bold shot from Rasul Diggins, but that's what we're seeing today.
Woodyard draws a foul as he drew the double of Foster and Hankins-Sanford. It looks like it's going to go on Foster this time. He'll draw his first foul, but Rasul Diggins, as you've been saying, just on fire from downtown. 8 for 15 from downtown. All of his shots except for one have been from threes. We're usually seeing him being a lot more balanced offensively, but he has just been letting it fly all night long.
And he clearly has gotten the golden green light from Frank Martin to just shoot it whenever he wants.
Here's Woodyard working down low. Here's Poser now. Draws a double, kicks it out for Woodyard, swings it over to Sunderland. He'll try a left corner three, in and out. Raw offensive rebound by O'Neill, and that gets blocked by Hankins-Sanford, but it'll instead be called for a foul. And not a good defensive rebound there. Hankins-Sanford just kind of stood there, let it come to O'Neill. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for another 2 free throws. O'Neill's had four chances so far. He'll get another one here.
UNH today not capitalizing from the free throw line, just 6 for 15, shooting 40%, and a testament to why they're down by 25.
Freshman center is 1 for 4, make it 1 for 5 as he misses short off the front iron. And then listen to this, with 4 fouls on the game, Shahid Muhammad is going to check back in from Malik Abdelgawad. An interesting decision by Frank Martin to bring in a guy with 4 fouls, up 25 with 6:30 to go.
Yeah, I guess at this point in the game with 6.5 left, you're not even too worried with if Muhammad's got the 4 fouls. If he picks up the 5th, you can go back to Malik, or you can go to either of your freshmen coming off the bench to get some minutes.
O'Neill hits the second free throw. Here comes Jalen Curry. UMass leads with 6:30 to go by 24. Here's Hankins-Sanford. Drives in on O'Neill. Strong take off the run iron and rolls in. Hankins-Sanford with another layup. He's got 10 points. UMass has 4 players in double digits tonight.
Yeah, Daniel Hankins-Sanford showing a lot of confidence
Jalen Curry picks the pockets of Sunderland. He goes up. He puts it in. Jalen Curry on both ends of the floor. Outlet pass for Woodyard. He's guarded by Foster. Kicks it out to Sunderland. Inside for O'Neill. O'Neill gets Muhammad to jump in. He puts in the layup with a good pump fake there. Both teams trading buckets really quickly here.
Good discipline from O'Neill that time. Waits for Muhammad to get up in the air to finish.
Hankins-Sanford fakes the 3. Now here's Diggins. Gives the screen. Here's Sunderland. Diggins, another 3. Now this one hits off front iron. Rebound by Sunderland.
And it seems like every 3 Diggins has taken tonight is a heat check. None of these have been open contested threes ever since his first few.
Saunders. Conzer kicks to Poser. Now Saunders. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound. Hankins-Sanford fighting. It's Muhammad fighting for it. O'Neill corrals it. Kicks it out for Poser. He'll try a 3 from up top. Rolls in and out. Rebound by Muhammad. Here comes Curry. 5:22 to go. UMass leads 89-63. The question is now is whether Frank Martin will empty his bench. A very complete performance by his starters. Hankins-Sanford tries a 3. That's no good. Rebound there by Sunderland. Kicks it out for Poser. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound in the air. Muhammad kicks it out to Curry. UMass out and running. Here comes Foster. Guarded by Woodyard. Foster, contested layup is good. Great body control by Tariq Foster. Everyone's getting in on the action here, Andrew.
Yeah, nice look by Jalen Curry that time, finding Akil Watson, and a great Tariq Foster. As Foster goes head down straight to the hoop to finish.
And another still on the floor. Curry's got another one. He rolls it over to Foster, and this tandem back-to-back. Curry's got 10 assists on the night.
Yeah, Curry, 10 assists on the game. Not something you see very often in college hoops. Just completely selfless in transition today.
4:24 to go. UMass now the lean buzz balloon to 30, and this one feels all but over. O'Neill inside on Muhammad, and O'Neill puts in the easy bucket. 4:13 to go. UMass up 93-65 now.
Yeah, impressed what I've seen from John O'Neill tonight. 6 points and 5 rebounds in just 10 minutes off the bench. Bright spot in what's been an ugly game for UNH so far.
Here comes Curry. Inside again, Muhammad fighting for it. He gets fouled underneath. It's going to be Woodyard on the foul. And they are not in the bonus, but they will not be shooting. We will take a quick break. When we return, the final 4 minutes of this game, UMass leads 93-65. You're listening to UMass basketball on 91.1 WMUA. Welcome back to the Mullen Center. UMass leads 93-65 with 3:58 to go. A quick reminder, this broadcast of UMass basketball is brought to you by the Mill River Tavern in Hatfield, a neighborhood bar and restaurant situated just on the other side of the Connecticut River, not far from the UMass campus. From signature cocktails to brick oven pizza, this small town tavern offers everything needed for an evening with friends or a sit-down meal with family. The tavern is open Monday through Saturday as late as 9:30. Mill River Tavern is online at millrivertavern.com and on Instagram and on Facebook. We thank Mill River Tavern for all their support. Andrew, cannot be understated that, yes, UMass has chucked up a lot of threes, but currently Rasul Diggins has just actually created a little bit of history tonight. He has currently tied a program record for three-pointers in a game with UMass legend Ricky Harris, along with others, including legend Carl Pierre, who led UMass to an NCAA tournament. He's got 8 threes. He has a chance to break that record tonight. And UMass also has a chance to eclipse the 100-point mark for just the second time in the Frank Martin era.
Well, you mentioned that Diggins is tied for the all-time single-game record for three-pointers in a game for UMass. It is very unfortunate Frank Martin has decided to put him on the bench for what I could assume would be for the last 4 minutes of the game.
As Nate Garangamba gets back on the scoring board, he's got another 3. He's pumped up about that one. And the first substitution of the day, the first minutes for Luka Dominak, the freshman, the 6'10 freshman with a sweet stroke from outside. Excited what we're going to see out of him now. Here's McComb guarded by Garangamba. He spins. He draws a double. Poser now guarded by Foster. He gets the screen. Poser spins out. Here's McComb. Contested 3. No good. Air ball that one. 5 seconds to shoot. And it'll be UMass ball. It's Marquis Worthy, Daniel Henkin-Sanford, Nate Garangamba, Nuka Dominak, and Tariq Foster on the floor. And it looks like it's going to be another substitution coming in for UMass, as it looks like Amadou Dambaya may check in for the Minutemen. Frank Martin now looking like he's going to empty his bench in these last minutes.
Yeah, and how could you not? Up by 31 with just 3 minutes left.
Here's Dominak. Lays it up and in. UMass sharing the wealth. Everyone's been scoring tonight. It's now 98-65. Pieces. Tipped by Henkin-Sanford. Woodyard gets blocked from behind by Dominak, but gets the offensive rebound and cleans up the offensive glass. Outlet pass for Garangamba. He's guarded by Pieces. Looks away. He went away from the basket there. A wild shot. He gets fouled with 2:51 to go. And Nate Garangamba will go to the line with a chance to help UMass eclipse the 100-point mark for the second time in the Frank Martin era.
Yeah, Garangamba feeling the contact that time and just decided, you know what? I'm not even looking at the hoop. I'm just going to put a shot up anyways and get to the free throw line.
Nate Garangamba, the freshman from Washington, D.C., attended South Kent High School, a top 40 small forward nationally, the number 2 player. He misses the second free throw. He was a number 2 player in Washington, D.C. He was a 3-star recruit, and he is a very muscular. Amadou Dambaya will check into the game for UMass, number 14. And it's going to be, and Frank Martin has officially emptied the bench in this one. And Garangamba makes the first free throw, bounces off the back rim and in. 2:51 to go. UMass up 99-67. Here's Sunderland. Swalrock. Ball on the floor. And another steal. This time it's Garangamba. Dominok. He'll go up. His shot is no good. A rebound by Foster. He'll play cleanup duty. An offensive rebound putback. And UMass has passed the 100-point mark.
And just what I said earlier about Tariq Foster, he played in a few games last year, looked pretty good with the ball in his hands, has just played 6 minutes today, and he's already up to 8 points.
Middleton guarded by Dumbaya. Now Worthy will guard Sunderland on the right wing. 2:19 to go. Poser, he'll make his move. He'll fall back. Here comes Salrook. He'll fake. He'll go inside for Middleton. He steps in. Shot is no good. He gets the offensive rebound, though. Shot is back up, and he puts it in. The tough hook over Dumbaya. Caleb Middleton with 5 points tonight. Worthy guarded by Sunderland. 1:58 to go. Entry pass Dumbaya. They're trying to get him on the scoreboard, but a pass that was too over the hands, but it'll be UMass ball. No, it's going to be a foul, actually. Dumbaya was fouled, pushed out of bounds. UMass is in the bonus, so Dumbaya will have a chance to get on the scoreboard here. Amadou Dumbaya and Marquis Worthy are the only players in UMass to not have scored a point today.
Yeah, Amadou Doumbia, he's the tallest player on this UMass team this year, coming in at 6'11", 215 from Mali.
He misses the free throw, unfortunately, and it's a rebound by number 4, Khalil Badru in for UNH. Poser tries a three. It's good. Too little to wait, but Davide Posner, he's up to 6 points on the night. Here comes Marquis Worthy over the power U. Sunderland, and an offensive foul there. Good job by Sunderland drawing the charge there. UNH gets the ball back.
And this UNH bench that's coming in for these last few minutes, not playing too bad against this UMass bench as well.
It is a 29-point lead for the Minutemen with 1:36 to go. The crowd can feel it. UMass on its way to a very convincing win at home. Here's Sunderland. Screen from Middleton. He'll be guarded by Garangamba. Here's Badru. Kicked out to Sunderland. Sunderland guarded by Garangamba. Now here's Poser. Draws the double. Sunderland again for 8 to shoot. Badru tries a three. It's no good. Marquis Worthy gets in on the rebounding fun. Outlet pass for Garangamba. Garangamba, layup is up, no good. Rebound up in the air, still loose, and corralled by Worthy. Tries to keep it in from out of bounds, and now corralled by Garangamba. 17 to shoot, under a minute to go. Garangamba, tough shot, no good. Hill draws the foul. Nate Garang, the freshman, showing some senior-level confidence, showing no fear, going right to the basket, and he'll have a chance for another pair of free throws.
Yeah, great job by Marquis Worthy, keeping that possession alive, finding the freshman Garangamba, and like you said, no fear getting to the basket.
Nate Garangamba's player profile is exactly that. He is a fearless player. He is a freight train when coming downhill. He is not afraid to go to the cup, get his free throws, and go right through the teeth of another defender as he makes the first free throw. He's got 8 points. He's nearing double digits himself. Very balanced attack offensively for UMass. If Garangamba hits the second free throw, UMass now with 3 players in double digits. And now 55 seconds to go. This one feels all but over. 103-72. Gale Middleton inside gets the layup over Luka Dominok on that one. Outlet pass for Foster. He'll drive inside. He'll be guarded by Sunderland, and they're just going to dribble it out. Dominok, handoff to Worthy. Guarded by Badru. Here's Garangamba, 20 to shoot. 35 seconds to go. Here's Worthy. Worthy has not scored yet tonight. Swings it over to Dominok. Dominok tries a three. Nope. Rolls out. Rebound up in the air and corralled there by Poser. Outlet pass Sunderland. Badru. Right corner three over Dominok is no good. And Dumbaya gets the rebound. Shot clock turned off. And Garangamba is just going to dribble this one out. The crowd rises to its feet. Will applaud the great performance start to finish from the UMass Minutemen. And Marquis Worthy is just going to dribble this one out. Puts it on the floor. The coaches will shake hands. The horn will sound. And UMass with a convincing win on opening night. 103-74. A blowout in every sense of the word from start to finish. Starting out their final season in the Atlantic 10 with an absolute bang.
They really came to play today, and if you're Frank Martin, this is what you love to see. A 103-point performance after coming off of a very poor offensive performance as your last game out versus VCU in the A10 quarterfinal. Must feel good to come out here and beat a team by 29 points to start your season off.
We thought this team in this game was going to be low scoring. It was anything but. 177 points combined between the teams. UMass with 103, their highest total in the Frank Martin era. Rasul Diggins with a near career high 26 point and ties the program record for threes. History all around. Malek Abdel-Gawad with a double-double. Jalen Curry with a double-double. Great performances all across the board. You love to see this from the Minutemen, and a convincing win from the Mullen Center. Signing off from tonight, I am Sam Kinches, signing off with Andrew Samaha. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, the final score, UMass 103, UNH 74. You're listening to UMass Basketball 91.1 WMUA, the fort of all things UMass sports.